Good morning. It's Monday, school day. I'm going paddling. The weather has settled down after the storms of the previous few days. The swell has died out a lot. I'm going to go off and try to do another big bunch of the Carberys 100 miles today. So this is the first island of the day. Small one. Number 6, Carberys 100 miles. 2 women's rocks. This one, that's the catalogues over there. I pointed this rock out on the first video a couple of weeks ago. That's over to Hare Island. Hare Island's behind me. So on my right here is Coolum Island, small little one, just off the mainland. Now, Trevor Fisher and Katrina in Donegal told me about this other challenge that's going on to circumnavigate as many islands in the UK and Ireland in the year 2021. So I'm going to try to do a lot of the ones down this end of the country, but it means instead of just landing on the island, I have to paddle around them all as well. And one conversation I had mostly offline with Una was about impact that paddlers can have on nesting sites for birds, and a lot of our seabirds are threatened. So yeah, this is just to make people aware that when you do go kayaking, you need to be aware, especially during nesting season, of potential damage you can do. Keep an eye out for things like terns that are trying to dive bomb you. That's a strong hint to get the heck out of there. And so many seabirds nest on the ground in very well disguised nests, and you just won't see them. So it's so very easy to disturb them. So keep an eye out for the activities of birds in the area. That's the main indicator you'll see. So, 7 of the Carbery Islands. So here I'm just going to land on a lot of islands. I'm not going to go to the top. I'm not going to explore extensively just because I'm not going to be disturbing any wildlife. So yeah, just get above the high water mark, and that's my box ticked. So I'm on a nice downwind leg now, down into Roaring Water Bay. And this is Roaring Water Bay proper. Most people like to refer to the whole bay between, say, Cape Clear and Skull and everything behind it as Roaring Water Bay, because it has a nice ring to it. But in fact, that's Long Island Bay, where I am now, heading in towards Ballythehob direction. That's Roaring Water Bay. And there's a river there which I'll be paddling right up to, called Roaring Water River. So I don't know which came first. Maybe the river, I don't know. So anyway, here is next island, number 8, Carberys 100 Isles. Just kind of quick land here, and it's called, you can read it. This is called Ilon Ranhee. Ilon Ranhee. Number 8. Done. I'm in the middle of Roaring Water Bay now, and all around me is a mussel farm, just a huge mussel farm way behind me, and for as far as I can see in front of me as well. And yeah, mussels are delicious in a nice white wine sauce, but it's an eyesore on the bay. It really is. I'm right in at the end of Roaring Water Bay now, and I have an awful feeling that the island I was coming here to land on isn't an island at the moment because it's such a low tide. It's spring tides, and it's pretty much bang on. 20 minutes short of low tide in Baltimore, so must be similar here. So if I can't paddle around it, then it doesn't count. Okay, so on my left is this unnamed island at the head of Roaring Water Bay, and there might just be enough water to paddle around. Ooh, I think there is. Just about. If not, I might even wait for the tide. Oh look, oh yeah, so this is where I'm here, where I am right here, is the channel coming out of the river, the Roaring Water River. I've been sitting here looking at a rock, staring at a rock for the last couple of minutes, and the tide is rising. So I'm going to, rather than coming back here another day, because this was the furthest point from home today, rather than coming all the way back here another day, I'm going to wait for the tide to rise, maybe half an hour, I don't know, we'll see, and paddle around the island and land on it. That there, the little unnamed island that I'm waiting for the tide to come in enough so I can paddle around it. As they say, any Egypt can run a marathon, but it takes a special kind of Egypt to run an ultra marathon. This one, or do this kind of challenge. Waiting for the tide to fill this channel. What kind of Egypt am I? That castle there is called Kilcoe Castle, and it's on Beg, a small little island with a bridge to the mainland, and it's well known around here because it's owned by Jeremy Irons and Sinead Cusack, and they renovated it some good number of years ago now in the traditional manner, and yeah, it turned out bright pink. It's now faded to have a rust colour, which is a bit better, but yeah, it was very well known around here at the time. So yeah, we'll see if Jeremy is home. I'm coming in for a cup of tea. Okay, not again. Number 10, Mannin Island. It's 20 minutes later, and now there's enough water to paddle through. Just about. Number 11 of Carberys 100 Isles, Mannin Beg. Okay, so this is number 12. It's Ilon Rathni as opposed to Ilon Ranhi, which we visited earlier today. Whoever was naming these islands didn't have much imagination, or was deliberately trying to confuse us. This is Ardulon, nice small little island, just off the end of Mannin. Number 12, 13, I'm losing count. I planned to do about 18 kilometers today. That's what I've roughly worked out on Google Earth. I've already done about 20, and I still have to get it back across the bay, past Hare Island, back to Sherkin. Another 5k or so to go at least. I'm blaming Katrina because she said I have to go around all the islands as well to clock them up for that other challenge that she's participating in. Now coming up on Goose Island, just off Hare Island, near the Schemes, East Scheme. Number 14, Goose Island. 15 today. Dead Man's Rocks, just off here island. Very small, but counting it. Number 16 of Carberys 100 Isles, and last one for today. 11 done today, it's pretty good. Time to go home now. And back home to Shirkin. If you've managed to watch the video all the way to the end, fair play. Thank you for watching.